Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Langston and AJ. We here with the first ever episode of the Real Spill podcast. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna let my boy go ahead and introduce himself.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy AJ with the Real Spill. If you haven't already, make sure you go subscribe to the page. We truly appreciate it. First episode we getting out. We've actually been recording a lot of content, but this is the first full episode that we're putting out on all platforms. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in to the Real Spill. Hit the like button as well. Truly appreciate it for the YouTube algorithm. And make sure y'all comment y'all thoughts, share with a friend. If you love our content and you share it, means a lot to us. So tune in to the Real Spill. We're gonna have content coming out like every week. So let's get this.
All right, let's run it.
For sure. So I guess like off rip, what y'all should know is we really don't have any parameters around what the fuck we be talking about. We talk about everything. Lifestyle, sports, some random topics, controversial shit. It's whatever, you know what I mean? So Langston, what's been on your mind lately?
Shoot, man. Sports wise, we got. I'm a Saints fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
33% of the damn roster on the bench hurt.
I feel that.
The NFL season's been interesting. I had an eye on the Ravens, on the Eagles, and the Chiefs have been cooking everybody. Just got who they just signed, bro. If you remember, who was it? DeAndre Hopkins.
Bro, yes, bro. Mind you, it's not prime DeAndre Hopkins. It's not prime DeAndre Hopkins, but it's still D-Hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
he got Mahomes throwing to him. He gonna get something out of him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, one thing DeAndre Hopkins is a dog. So, and to be like coupled with Mahomes is insane. So that's dope. But as y'all should know, my favorite team is actually the Lions, and we have been killing it for the last couple seasons. So imagine you growing up, right, and you're a Lions fan. All the Lions fans out there, I know it's difficult. It was difficult when we had those losing seasons. It was difficult never making the playoffs for real. But we're here, and I'm a diehard Lions fan. Like, I got Lions blankets on my bed. Shit, even to prove it, y'all, I got this signed. They're not actually real sneakers, but I got a Lions football I'm looking at right now, and I got a jersey sitting right here in my office. So I'm a diehard Lions fan, and what a time to be alive. Never saw this day coming as soon as it did, but we're here now, and I think we're gonna win the chip this year too. You heard it here first.
The chip?
Yeah, we're gonna win the chip this year, my nigga. We going to the chip.
Okay. So if y'all see the Chiefs, y'all got that locked up?
We got it locked in, bro. We got it locked in, bro. Our coaching staff has just been killing it. We got a really young team. We got a very, very I feel like we have a very, very fundamental quarterback. I believe he's probably the best quarterback in the league right now. Well, in terms of stats. I was
about to say, hey, look.
In terms of stats.
I always tell everybody.
I know. And it's crazy, bro, because a lot of people slept on Jared, even including myself. Mm-hmm. And Jared, I would just want to send my apology like right now on all platforms, because I definitely was pissed when they got rid of Matthew Stafford. Mind you, Matthew Stafford got a chip. He's still him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Jared Goff is that dude, bro. The stuff that he's doing with the Detroit Lions is just changing the whole culture. Now everybody, like, the Lions is a household name to the point where it's like, oh, these niggas is like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people really like coming out the woodworks as Lions fans now, and it's kind of like ironic to me, because weren't y'all the same niggas that was coming at the Lions for losing all them games? Where were y'all in the trenches though? And where y'all in the trenches? Because I don't understand it, bro. People used to come to me like, bro, you a Lions fan? Like, nigga, what? Lions? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm a Lions fan. What are you? And of course, it's like a bandwagon, everybody like type team. So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Hey, Detroit needs something, bro, because y'all know y'all can't rely on the Pistons for nothing.
Nah, bro. I'm not a Pistons fan, but that's a super young team as well. They're trying to build up around those young players. Now, I fuck with Cade Cunningham. He just needs some hard hitters on his team. You know what I mean? It's sort of like, I'm not going to say it's to the degree of this level, but remember when LaMelo first came to Charlotte, right?
Yeah.
And they had nobodies. They still need some more pieces because they have like a superstar in the making on that team. And I feel like, I'm not gonna say Cade Cunningham could be the same level, but he's a solid player. I can see him being an all-star. I can see him, getting up to that point. As soon as he develops, he's gonna need some help. And
is he a top 5 guard in the East?
no, absolutely.
I was making sure. Hey, look, you got to make sure niggas is realistic. You know?
For sure.
You got to make sure niggas is realistic.
For sure. But yeah, they just got need, like, they're just in the shitter right now. They just need to work on building that team up. And mind you, Detroit's not the market where everybody wants to go to too. As well, it's not really box office like that. But they're gonna have to make do with what they have and build around it. Make some smart decisions. The front office has to make some smart decisions when it comes to drafting the right players, building the right team. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna say they're not probably gonna be anywhere relevant in terms of even getting into play-in. Probably, it's probably gonna take like 3 years. 3 years of building. So you gotta think, all their young players now are gonna be veterans at that point, and then they're gonna bring on new talent, and hopefully they can do some things in the off season and by the trade deadline as well. So we'll see how it go. But for those out there that are listening, we appreciate y'all for tuning in this early, by the way. But we chop it up about boxing, football, shit, a little bit of baseball. Shit like that. But anything that come up that's like box office, we're going to be reacting to it. We're going to be chopping it up about it. Go ahead.
If you have any topics whatsoever that y'all may want to hear us talking about, chop it up about it, just give our opinions on, feel free to leave them down in the comment section, and we'll make sure to try and get to them as we can.
For sure. And we want to be able to have guests on the show as well, so we're going to definitely look at integrating that. So I have one interesting question. What are some of the best sounds on Earth, like just that are soothing to the ear? And one of the ones that came to mind off rip for me is just nothing but net shot in basketball. Yeah, there's nothing like a nothing but net, like, you know what I mean, like. That shit is just sensational. You feel good when you shoot it. You feel good when that shit just go down. Even for the opposite opponent, it's like, damn, like that shit was water. You know what I mean? Like, so what comes to mind for you?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Back at high school, I got an open fast break. A lit ass crowd is. Well, I say when a crowd is lit because of something you did or you about to do, that joke is crazy.
Okay.
That joke is crazy.
Okay.
I remember I had a fast break at high school. I think my school started standing up and yelling before I even got past the half court line. I had a windmill. They started tweaking.
That's solid. I would say another sound that comes to mind is let me think. Cause there's a couple. I mean, shit. Earth a big ass place, and there's a whole bunch of shit that could be going down.
Rain, bro. I like storms, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Storms are solid. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Yeah, put your ass right to sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's a good story. Some people be scared of storms though, cause the thunder just be hitting at any given moment. But I ain't gonna lie, that's a good pick. And y'all let us know in the comments who got the better sound choices too. Cause I'm trying to cook up some heat real quick. Hold up. Shit. I would say damn, a storm is good, dog. I gotta cook.
That's the one, really, bro.
I gotta cook. Hold up. I gotta fucking cook. Storm was crazy. I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with the PS2 startup sound. PS2, like that's one of them. That's one of them ones where if you hear it, even though you don't have the visual, you automatically know what's going on. And I would say that the GameCube one rivals it too.
I'm about to one up you though. To
Okay.
get specific, for those that was born in our time,
Mm-hmm.
the EA Sports big sound when you boot up an NBA Street or an NFL Street, the EA Sports big, that jump was the one, bro.
Okay.
That was the one.
Now I do box on my off time. I haven't had any professional fights yet, but I have had sparring matches and things of that nature. I'm thinking about getting into it for real. Just gotta wait for my shoulder to fucking heal and shit. I think I tore my goddamn rotator cuff in this accident. But I know, right? Yeah, that shit held a nigga back. But I will say somebody getting their shit rocked in boxing. That shit sound good. That shit sound amazing. As a boxing fan, if you like martial arts and stuff like that, somebody getting their shit rocked it sound good. And I would even say the same in football. Somebody getting their shit rocked, it sound good. A really good hit in football sounds good. I just feel like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, this may be controversial and polarizing. Oh my God, like, you know, the niggas getting their brains damaged from this and all this other stuff. I mean, they know what they signing up for. They know what they signing up for.
Or jump straight to the CTE.
Yeah, CTE and shit. I know, but yeah, I'll pick that as one. What's another one? A perfect water drop. They'd be like,
I mean, that go hand in hand with the rain, though, brother. You talking like from a sink?
Yeah, like the perfect water drop would be like boing. They'd be like going right into the water. It gotta be a perfect water drop though. Like it can't be no like silent water drop. It gotta be like a perfect water drop. Everybody like y'all know if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Something is like soothing about that though. I'm trying to think of something else too though.
Like, hey, now I got one for you.
Mm-hmm.
The Clippers when you about to get a haircut, low key.
The Clippers when you about to get a haircut, bro. That's a great one. I'm not gonna lie, you kill it, bro. This nigga is cooking right now. Hold up. Clippers, damn the Clippers, nigga. Let me see the best sounds. I would say there's a lot of instruments out there. I was going to start with the saxophone. And then I was going to follow up with a guitar.
The guitar would be the vibe.
Yeah, I was going to follow up with a guitar. But
I ain't gonna lie. You know what instrument you throw on any song for no reason is gonna be heat?
What?
Think about the songs over the last 10 years. You haven't heard any hip hop song with a flute in the background that's been trashed.
Yeah, you're right. Shit,
I don't know
pianos
why
too.
they be going so crazy with the flutes, but
shit, pianos too though. Not gonna hold. Pianos be going crazy. Here
hey,
we go. I got one. I'm cooking.
A black choir.
A black choir? Fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't be the black choir, bro.
All right, here we go. A candle wick that got that sound to it. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the little
popping
joint.
The little popping joint. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
Yeah. A candle wick.
I got one for you.
All right.
The ocean when nobody else is there.
Fuck! That's crazy. I
don't know if you didn't use the beach. Go to the beach. Ride down to the beach at 2 a.m. when you got some time. And just kick it there by yourself. Survive.
Fuck. Okay. This one might be a Hail Mary, but I'm gonna go with popcorn being cooked.
Okay, that's tough. That's tough. You know you about to get some snacks. I see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with popcorn being cooked.
Okay.
Shit. I'm gonna try to cook with one more. And see where we're going. toughest sounds. I'm trying to think, dog.
I'm trying to think. I'm looking at it. I'm
Yeah,
out of
bro.
it.
It's like I'm not gonna lie. Like this might be a little stretch, but I'm pretty sure somebody in the audience gonna probably agree with me. But cracking your bones in a safe way, in a safe way,
Oh,
in a safe way.
that
Like let's say like you cracking your knuckles, you cracking your
yeah.
back, cracking your neck. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like chiropractor shit. I feel like that shit be sounding. I'm like, God damn, I need that, nigga. Like shit. I feel like that shit sounds soothing though, but it could just be me. It could just be me. I'm just gonna cook with that one.
That's a solid one. Okay.
Yeah,
I think I'm out of it. I think
yeah,
I'm
that's
out.
cool. Yeah, we I think we cook.
Oh, wait.
Go ahead.
Nah. I got one.
All right, who you got?
Sound of a V8 engine revving up.
Oh, I'm pissed because I'm a car enthusiast, but that's crazy. And there's hella fucking cars out there that sound amazing.
Turning that key on the Hemi, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. There's a fuck ton of cars that I think you got it, bro. I think you got it. But everybody in the comments, make sure y'all comment on what you think the best sounds on Earth are, because there is a fuck ton. But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. Let's see, because I wrote a couple down. What movies are you looking forward to coming out next year?
Next year?
Yeah.
Good. I ain't gonna lie, movies been kind of dry lately, so I can't even say I really know what's coming out next year.
Okay, so let me pull up the list. So we got.
What we got going on here?
I know off the rip you're gonna have Avengers: Infinity War. Not Infinity War. I'm tripping.
I was about to say that show didn't come out already.
Secret Wars. Don't read my head. Don't read my net chat. But Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. Okay. Who's it gonna be following though? Like,
I believe it's the Doomsday one. Oh no. It's not Doomsday. That's gonna be cooking up. But I try not to watch all of the trailers because I just want to be surprised as much as I can be, type shit. So,
all right, I got a list for us. I ain't gonna lie, I have no idea what the Thunderbolts are. We getting another Jurassic Park, Mission Impossible 8.
Ooh, that's gonna be some fire. You watched the last one?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was not a Mission Impossible guy. I never watched them.
God, bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's like that should be going crazy, bro. That should be going crazy.
Okay.
Last one was solid. What else we got coming out?
Okay. We got another Fantastic Four movie.
Okay, hopefully they cook good with this one this time, because the last one was trash.
They got a Superman coming.
Okay.
Tron.
That's solid.
Okay.
The Tron thing was dope, especially now since we got all these AI robots and shit, and like all this fucking futuristic looking shit. I feel like Tron is going to be like a precursor to what some of the designs would look like, where all this futuristic shit is going on. But that could just be me. But you heard it here first, though.
Oh, hold on. I ain't gonna lie. They may have me on this one.
All right.
I don't know how many of y'all are into games, but Ghost of Tsushima movie 2025.
Ghost of Tsushima. Now, I haven't played the game, but I have heard of it. What's it about?
So basically, it's about a war going on in Japan where they were being invaded, the island of Tsushima.
Yeah.
And basically, it's one of the homies from out there. He was like, he basically become a one-man army to fight off the invasion.
Okay.
Well, it's based on a true story. So there was actually some dude out there that was getting active. But we got the Minecraft movie. I don't know how I feel about that.
I probably would pass on that one.
Yeah. For the young fellas, y'all got Aladdin 2.
Aladdin 2 is solid. First one was solid. It still got Will Smith as the genie?
They only have the directors listed.
Okay.
Snow White, I guess.
Snow White. I mean,
Sherlock Holmes 3.
Sherlock Holmes 3.
Sherlock Holmes 3.
Not gonna lie, the first one was gas.
Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Yeah, I heard about that one. It depends on how long the fucking movie is, bro. The Way of the Water, I felt like I was in jail, bro. That shit was long as a bitch. That shit was long as fuck.
With Way of Water, I feel like the issue with that movie was they were really trying to sell the visuals, and they did a good job on it. But like, I feel like you had to be in a certain type of mind state to appreciate what they were trying to do.
Your ass had to be high.
Because they dragged some of them scenes a little bit too long. Now, that was the water people. We getting down to that flame now, so I think it's gonna be straight up action.
Okay, that's solid. I also feel like the way that they built anticipation up was genius as well, because it took like over a decade for them to come out with the second one. And I remember the reason being is because the director kept propagating to the general populace that they needed the right equipment to be able to film the movie as high definition as possible. And he kept saying like, or I don't know if it's he or she, but they kept saying that the technology at that current point in time wasn't advanced enough to be able to shoot that movie. And that's when I was like, oh shit, well they really trying to cook then. So we really didn't have any gripe toward, well at least I didn't have any gripe towards the franchise for taking as long as they did to cook up something that would supposedly be a masterpiece. I mean, I think it's top 3. The first Avatar is the #1 box office movie in history, but Way of the Water, I believe, is top 3, and it's after Avengers Endgame. So they did what they needed to do.
I got a few others. So to segue into TV shows, because there will continue to be more movies announced, but that's all we have right now. We have The Last of Us season 2.
That's solid.
Invincible season 3, hopefully. Well, actually, not. They released a trailer for it. We're getting it. We are getting it.
Okay.
I think it's January or something that is coming, but we're getting it. Gen V, for those that watch, what's it called? It's a superhero show. It's also on Amazon. It's like with Homelander.
Oh, you talking about The Boys?
Yeah. The Gen V is a spinoff from that. They're getting to season 2.
Okay.
I don't know if you watched the Fallout series.
No. Interesting about me, I actually don't watch shows as much. I got so much time tied up with everything. I'm trying to get to the point where I can integrate shows into my schedule. It's just that I'm all about speed, get things done. So I automatically, like, my mental, if I go to the movies and I watch the movie, it's like boom, done. I don't have anything else to watch. I can just watch that and be over with it. Now, I will say shows, however, I've slept on shows that I've got on later on, and they ended up being fire. So it's definitely something that I feel like shifting. Having like a paradigm shift and trying to get into some shows, but we'll see.
They just finished the Power series with Tariq. That was fire. I don't know if you watched it, but that was heat. Yeah. They actually another show that I saw that's getting its final season. I don't know if you ever watched You on Netflix.
I don't think I've watched You.
It is a weird, crazy show, but it's good.
Okay.
I usually do not watch shows in this genre, but it's actually entertaining.
Solid. Okay. So, as a person that watches shows, what are some of your favorite shows?
Favorite shows so it's not really many right now. When Invincible drops, I watch it. When The Boys drops, I watch it. There's a show is Amazon Prime. It's animated like Invincible, but it's called Vox Machina. Pretty. Yeah. Anything from the Power universe, I watch it. And outside of that, it's probably just anime stuff for real. For sure. That like watching sports and stuff when I can get to it.
Okay, solid. Real quick too, since the audience doesn't necessarily know us completely yet, Like, give like a kind of like a brief explanation of like who you are and what you do, just so people can kind of understand like what background we're coming from when we're explaining like all this information, like what kind of point of view that we're coming from.
Yeah. Well, shoot. Name was Lesson. I own a personal training business, and really into the fitness industry. I drop content for that on another page that I have personally. Um, just like AJ into anime and stuff like that. Really into sports. Grew up an athlete, so still get active. I hoop, box. Not like he does, but just for fun, just to get active, throw some hands.
We gonna get in there.
Yeah, being that mostly in the gym a lot though, lift heavily. So if any of y'all are interested in that, y'all can tap in with me, the Black Hammer, on all platforms. Other than that, yeah, live out in Dallas. That's where I train. That's where I operate at. So yeah, that's a brief synopsis.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with Langston on everything for real. Just like a brief synopsis on what I do. I'm AJ. So I got outside of this, technically it would be like four businesses. So I do multifamily real estate. I own property where I rent it out to women with broken homes for the most part, and I'm just constantly diversifying my portfolio, trying to learn new things about being a real estate investor. But I'm also trying to make an impact into the community as well, positive impact. I'm not trying to be one of those people that are taking. I'm really trying to give, and being able to see people come from a place of like a broken home, like beaten and battered women. It's always cool and soothing to the heart, knowing that you're helping them get back on their feet, and now they're sustainable, they're living lives, they're diversifying their portfolio as well in terms of what they can do, and it's like they're starting a new life. So I have fun doing that. Some headaches sometimes, obviously, when it comes to real estate, if you're into real estate or if you heard about it. But I mean, that's what comes with the game. But outside of that, I have a sports betting company as well. Started that when I was 22. It's overseas now, but that's actually like one of my most hardest business, bro. Having a tech company as a young African American male is something different for sure. Out of like all the companies I have, but I would say that company's pretty fun as well. Definitely taxing on the mind for sure, but that's where you have to continue to train, fortify your mind every single day, put in as much work as you possibly can, while also being humble, knowing that there's many things to learn. So outside of that, the newest company is a fragrance line called Divine Dews. Now I haven't put out any official products yet, only samples. Langston, I gotta send you some sample shit.
Sure.
The one of my favorites is called Aura Unlimited. I can't go into the details about it yet. I'm putting out the samples right now, but I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. I've heard from someone that said it smells like Tom Ford. That's my favorite line. Looking forward to having that grow and scale over time. Because fragrance, I've been a fan of fragrances for a very long time. So I was like, you know what, business acumen is interoperable. Let me go ahead and take some of that and put it into something that I love doing, which is smelling shit, smelling different things. The last one is the Chakra Network. If y'all haven't heard about Chakra Network yet, it's an anime and manga podcast mainly. So that's like our MO. We just be talking about anime. It was like a hobby at first, but then it just blew up. Langston here was actually like one of our first guests, and it was like one of our first viral clips that went up. We were just talking about like Kid Buu or some shit, and everybody was fucking with. Because one thing about anime, when you talk about anime to other people, it's like a easy ass conversation every single time, because it's like, okay, you're a nerd, I'm a nerd, cool, let's chop it up. And it's 2020, it's 2024 right now currently, and it's crazy because knowing like a decade ago, like people always saw it as like, oh, like weird, like they watch anime, this nigga weird as shit, you know what I'm saying? But I was one of the ones that didn't really give a fuck about what people thought about me. which is also why niggas are entrepreneurs too. Because I don't care. I never really cared. So yeah, that's always cool. And then we got the real spill, which y'all are tapping in right now. So that's basically our background, just to let you know that we live a life outside of this for sure. And a lot of the shit we're talking about is always POV. So you can take some of our background as a just look at it as a conduit to these conversations. And a lot of the stuff that we talk about, we either have some experience in, or some of our background will be able to kind of couple or be in parallel with what the conversation is about. And another thing too, I forgot to mention, niggas box. We're former athletes. We both played basketball. I played football, soccer, ran track, all that type of stuff. So we're huge sports fans. That's why we just want to come here. As men, we don't got Bass on the show, but our third member is Bass. He was a big basketball player as well, and he does a whole bunch of stuff. So can't wait to have him on the episode. But yeah, we just cooling, chopping it up. And again, always we appreciate everybody for tuning in with it. But real quick, I wanted to talk about what's going on in the NBA right now. So okay. we talked a little briefly before we started recording this call. But what are your thoughts on the NBA right now in the beginning? We're only 6-7 games deep, but what are some of your thoughts with some of the teams currently?
I'll say as of right now, and I don't know if you may or may not agree with this. I feel like it's sort of warming up, but I won't say that I've particularly been entertained with the season in itself so far.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of there was a lot of movement over the off season, so most of the teams are really trying to figure out who they are at the moment.
Okay.
And then you just have the Celtics, well, outside of tonight, beating the doodah out of everybody because they have their whole roster, their whole starting five locked in for the next couple of years.
Right.
But say for the Bucks, they're sort of locked in. Middleton's not back, and they're trying to work with what they have. The Sixers, we really don't know what they can do until Joel Embiid and PG play. The Clippers, Kawhi's out, so we're watching James Harden try to be 2017's James Harden again. The Nuggets are genuinely still figuring it out right now because I know the first few games have been bad, but I do feel like if there's a team that can kind of get the most out of Russ again, it'll be them. Jokic is doing what he does. Jamal's doing what he does. They still function the same they always have. It's just the biggest difference with the Nuggets is usually what the role players are going to bring.
Gotcha.
The Heat are not fun to watch during the season. If that makes sense. They're not fun to watch during the season at all.
And I'm a Heat fan. But let me clarify, I'm a Heat fan and I'm a LeBron fan. So I know I'm going to get a whole bunch of hate, but again, I don't be giving a fuck. LeBron is that nigga. He's the GOAT in my opinion. We're going to be debating about, because Langston believes Michael Jordan's the GOAT, rightfully so. Everybody entitled to their own opinion. But I just gotta watch all the LeBron games until he retires because the time is near. And but I fuck with the Heat though. The Heat's always
Rich Paul Smooth just said he about to play another 2 to 3 years. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I'm hoping that. So what's going to happen in my mind is I already knew that Brian was going to get in the league. We already knew that. But what I think is going to happen, he's going to play till Bryce gets in the league, but he is going to own the Las Vegas team, and he's going to draft both of them to the Las Vegas team as their father. And he's also going to be playing on the Las Vegas team to bring box office to that team for however many years left he plays. And then he's just going to, move the strings from behind the scenes after that. But that's like a perfect ending. You go out in your career owning a team while playing for the team, and you have both of your both of your offspring playing for your own team, and then on top of that, you retire in the limelight, playing for your own team, and then you just operating shit from behind the scenes. What a perfect ending.
So, question.
Sure.
Because this has been a hot topic lately.
Okay.
Do you personally feel like Bronny belongs in the league when somebody like Lonnie Walker just had to sign overseas?
Do I personally feel like Bronny belongs in the league? Yes. Because and this is the reason why. I was listening to Kenny Smith the other day, and he made a solid point. So Bronny James was an All-American basketball player, right? Typically, all the All-American basketball players are somewhere in the draft. All of them. And if you go back and look at the tape, this is pre-heart condition Bronny, right? Because I feel like he's still recovering from that. There's no way you can just have a heart condition like that, and where it's like a near death experience, and then you just back on your feet like that. No, he doesn't have the conditioning yet, really, and the run throughs. But if you go back and look at pre-heart issue Bronny at the All-American the McDonald's thing, he was snapping that game. He was going crazy that game, and it was to the point at the end. I just wish he was on attack mode, but I remember he passed the ball at the end of the game when they could have won it at the last possession, right? But he was, if memory serves, he was the eyes of the game, and he delivered too. It was a really good game. You just got to go back and look at the highlights. Everyone in the All-American usually falls somewhere in the draft. That's all I'm gonna say, and that's where. Because at first, I was kind of on the fence. I'm not gonna lie, I was on the fence. I was like, okay, maybe, start the G League, then make your way to the league or whatever, instead of like it being like mainstream nepotism to the highest degree. There is some nepotism that plays into that, but I will say that the Bronny that I saw from that night, because I watched it live, was definitely an NBA player.
So I'll say this. I would have to, on certain points, disagree.
Okay.
First of all, as far as the draft picks, they had an unsigned guy on the summer league or on their preseason team that was better than Bronny. If you saw Oliveri, he's better.
As of now, like post heart issue,
he's a better basketball player. He was a better college basketball player as well.
Okay.
2, I'm not going to say I cannot use what you did at the high school level 2 levels past that. Because in high school, 6'2" is okay.
Yeah.
In the NBA, you are a victim.
Oh,
and we saw that when they put him on the court. What happened? Anthony Edwards got in his ass.
No, he didn't. Anthony Edwards was 0 for 3 against Bronny.
Bro.
Anthony Edwards was 0 for 3.
Them niggas went on a run.
Bro,
the Timberwolves in themselves started targeting him. They knew that he's shaky in his confidence on the offensive end, and he's undersized on the defensive end. You can get I'll put it like this: everybody but your point guard is a mismatch, that's generally okay. But we have to think when you're 6'2", compare him to other guys that are 6'2", 6'3" in the league. What are they all able to do?
Defend, get some space.
No. Every dude that's 6'2" that gets PT is a killer. There is no dude in the NBA that's 6'2" that cannot torch you offensively. Bronny is not that good of an offensive player.
That is also true. Yeah.
He's not an excellent playmaker. Off the dribble, he's not an excellent playmaker. He can be pressed with the ball in his hands. His shooting is here and there. He's more of a I need to be set up versus I'm going to create, and you can't be that at 6'2".
Yeah.
So and this is when we get into talking NBA level, this is like, okay, if you're 6'2", you're supposed to be a defender. You're an undersized defender. You're not a great offensive player. What's the difference between me getting you and getting somebody 6'6" that can do what you do? And they'll be better at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For him to solidify himself, and mind you, You can look at somebody like from years ago, Sharif Cooper. Sharif Cooper is a freaking bucket. But same thing as Bronny, he's not that big. He's not in the league. You know what I'm saying? And he's a significantly more talented player, right?
Right.
So for me, it's not particularly what you can do on your like what you can do on paper. What does your intangibles and what you're capable of doing with your skill set do when it's matched up with other players in the league and other prospects for the league? You know what I'm saying? Like the height, the length, the speed, lateral quickness, and vertical all okay, but again, it's not adding up to much because you can't play him at the two.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Are you confident putting him on Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Brandon Ingram when they slide him to the two, or any of those guys, even Desmond Bain? Can't be confident in that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then at the one, do you want him guarding Steph?
Shit.
Steph, Dame, Ja Morant.
Nah, him guarding Steph. Well,
Aaron
I mean,
Fox.
nobody want to guard Steph. Shit.
I'm going down the list. Steph, Ja Morant. You got Damian Lillard. You got De'Aaron Fox. You got all type. Like the point guard position is stacked. Do you want him? Are you confident in him picking those guys up?
Nah.
And do you really want to put them in position where they could be lazy on defense because they ain't worried about them scoring?
Yeah, no, that's OD. Yeah,
You know what I'm
Steph
saying?
on Brown.
When you break it down like that, it's like if you're that height, you genuinely have to be an assassin offensively. Whether it's you're good at getting everybody involved, you a slashing monster, you got absurd handles, and you can pull up from anywhere, whatever the case may be. But you got to have something that is not oh, okay, I'm okay at this. You need to have at least one to two things that you are so much better than everybody else at that it justifies putting a 6'2" dude in the court. Because you can't put him on Shea. Shea's 6'6" and he plays that position. You can't put him on Kobe White. Kobe White's 6'5".
Yeah, Kobe White is OD. Kobe White been cooking this year.
You couldn't even put him on Anthony Simons for real.
Yeah, no.
Think about it. Really think about what Anthony Simons can do with the basketball in his hand. You trusting Bronny to stop that all night?
Nah, Bronny not stopping that. So,
no, I do feel like Bryce will be a better player though. I feel like if Bronny was able to at least get to 6'6", it would have helped his game drastically. But again, like at the NBA level, unfortunately, height and size is extremely important unless you are absurdly skilled.
Yeah, not he just got developed, bro. Because another thing too, like shooting guards, that's like one of the hardest positions to play. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to.
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't put him at the two because unless you have a big ass point guard, and I'm talking about like Luka, Shea, like somebody with some height on them, you don't want because looking at and these are some combinations that were talented but I didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
John Wall when he was with Bradley Beal,
okay,
talented. They're not big enough.
Yeah, they weren't big enough.
That means like I remember they would play against any LeBron team. It's very simple what he would do, and it made complete sense. You're not going to have to try that hard to do anything spectacular. You call a screen, you get the guard switched onto you, you put him in the low post, you kill him over and over again. They eventually have to bring help. That opens up a man in the corner or a cutter. You hit them. It's like clockwork. Just the ability to utilize size and switches. LeBron has been torching teams with that for years. Yeah. I'm just going to kill your point guard over and over again.
Yeah, you got a point.
Same with CJ and Dame. You did the same to them for years.
For sure.
CJ and Dame were too little.
No bullshit. Real quick, I got an interesting question, especially for those who have made it this far, but because we're about to run in on time, we're trying to get a hard hour in, y'all. But
okay.
What are the top 10 most pleasurable feelings for a man? And this is sourced by soberhealing.com, so y'all can go check it out yourself. Don't spoil yourself though. At least watch it all the way through. But top 10 most pleasurable feelings for a man. And I haven't read the list yet, so we gonna guess.
I know what number 1 is.
What's number 1? Number 1 actually isn't what you think it would be though.
What is it?
You got to guess.
Get one off, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. What? Can't find another. Sorry.
Oh shit!
They didn't tell you.
Oh my god. It's crazy because they don't even have that on here.
They're frauds.
They're
frauds.
Okay, so that gotta be up there somewhere, but it's not on here. I guess they were trying to be PG-13 with it. But
I'm gonna ask you what's better.
Shit, something that rivals that. Shit.
No, so give me something better. If that's not number 1, what is?
Damn. It would be between my personal opinion. It would be between that and then cleaning your ears, bro. That shit is OD.
You one of those. You be getting weird satisfaction,
bro. Using a Q-tip or cotton swab, whatever you you call it, using one of them janks, that should be OD. But number 1 is when a woman runs her hands through your beard.
It got something to do with a woman, but it ain't that. Hey, look. You got to do a lot more with them hands, boy. What you suck?
Oh, shit. Okay. So, number 2. This is very, very PG-13, by the way. We got to find.
I'm guessing
more adult version of this, but give me another guess.
I know number 2.
Yeah.
If we're talking PG-13, eating your favorite food or something, I guess.
Let me see. No. So number 2 is when you feel appreciated.
It's on there.
It's all right. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That one slept on for sure. A guy always
credit sometimes, you know.
For sure. Number 3 is facts because it's a subset of productivity. So, based off of that explanation, what do you think it is?
Getting some bread.
Getting some bread is up there, but think of it as like somebody has an issue, they call you.
Handling some smoke.
Like number 3 is when you solve a problem.
Ah, fair enough.
When you solve a problem, I ain't gonna lie, that is a sensational feeling when you solve a problem because like
I ain't gonna lie. I'll say this is dependent because there are some problems that require so much that by the time you finish it, you don't feel happy. You just feel relieved that you don't have to deal with it no more. And I know you done had something like that where it's like, bro, I'm just happy that shit's done.
No, for sure. Now, number 4, they say when you have your head scratched. Now, I don't know if you've been to the salon, but I got a cousin that does my hair. She washes it, steams it, all that good stuff. That shit feel good. I don't know about top 4. But a sleeper.
Get a little oil in the scalp or something.
Number 5 is when you are being romantically loved.
It's in there.
All right. Cool.
Like I said, that got something to do with number 1 to me. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at it. It's all hand in hand. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, no cap.
Matter of fact, that might be number 1. What type of loving we talking?
Yeah, exactly. You know that might be number 1.
Maybe they might be on to something with that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Number 6, I feel like it should low key be higher, But number 6 is when you get into a comfy bed. Nigga,
Nah,
what?
I'm with
Bro,
that. Honestly, that should be higher because I ain't gonna lie. When you done had a long day,
niggas work hard now.
And you finally lay your ass down, it's like, yeah. And nah, you know what? You know my number 1. That's probably number 2.
Yeah.
That's probably number 2. That's rough.
Yeah,
I think you be needing that.
I think it should be higher. Like, it's hard to find sleep nowadays. And speaking of sleep, number 7. Number 7 is when you have a few more hours of sleep. Ain't nothing like something that got canceled when you know you gotta be somewhere and your ass in the bed. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that shit happened recently. I got maybe like, I kid you not, it was like 3 hours of sleep because it was just a busy day. Sometimes these have like 16-hour days, boom. Mm. And I just remember I had to go physical therapy. They called me and was like, would you want to reschedule? You guys out today? I was like, bro, yes. Please. I'm over here about to get up. Like, my alarm is like in the next 30 minutes. But I go ahead and take a shower, get ready to go. But there's nothing like getting a few more extra hours. If you're tired. Now, I'm always about like work, productivity. But I mean, what's that if you don't got the energy to go with it? So, yeah.
So either way I take that is when you wake up and it's like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. I got at least I got another 3. I can keep this up. I can sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Like, yeah, tell me when you wake up before your alarm, but it's only like 10 minutes to your alarm, you be like, damn.
Now I feel that. Shit. If I wake up at 4 a.m., I think, shit, go to the gym. Go run. I'm thinking Batman. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, niggas ain't up right now. The less people I see on the road, the more sensational I feel. I'm like, all right, yeah.
I don't know what you be doing in the gym, but I need as much power and energy as possible. Cause
shit,
man, it don't be no damn joke up in there.
Nah, for sure. Nah, no cap. Number 8. I can agree with this one. When you experience a belly laugh with friends. Now,
honestly, having fun with the gang is up there, bro. That shit top 5.
Fact.
When you and not just any old, whoever, but if you really when you with your guys and y'all are geeking, it is hilarious, bro.
For sure.
It is hilarious. That's top 5.
Like, that's one of the things, like, you can be it don't matter how successful you are, you could be super, super rich, or you could be dirt poor. You with your buddies, you gonna get a laugh out. Especially our group, nigga, we funny as hell. That shit is funny. And then everybody got their own, palette for comedy and shit like that. But if you run the right people, then you're gonna have a good laugh. So number 9 is when you receive a first kiss from a crush. I don't really even remember my first kiss. Kind of. Wait. Yeah, I guess. But it ain't top 10. That wasn't even something that came to mind, to be honest with you. I mean, it was alright. Like, it was alright.
I guess.
It was alright.
I'll say this. I feel like it really depends on your age and experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you were 16 and it was like, nah, I've been scheming on this jump for like a whole semester, whole school year.
Been plotting, yeah.
And it's like, oh, we in there. Like, that, like, actually catching that dub is new to you. Like, you excited. You lit. You know what I'm saying? You get a little bit older, you catch a few more of them dubs. It's like, this is just business as usual. So it's not really the same thing. But definitely like early on. And I always be telling the fellas this. I'm like, bro, a lot of the stuff that we really, really enjoyed, it don't be that we don't enjoy it as much. It be that it's not new no more.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like we like, you grew up in Virginia Beach. We did a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Too early.
Yeah, for sure.
Too early. We do too much in high school. So it's like,
for sure.
we got to college. I was like, man, I ain't even worried about that.
Nah, for sure, bro. Yeah, that transition was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
yeah.
But to wrap it up with number 10, um, it is when you spoon a cuddle with your significant other. Whoever made this shit was PG-13. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed.
Bro said, man's wrote that list with his wife looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, man wrote this list knowing that his kids was gonna see it, sign.
And look, can't let him know the real me type shit.
Nah, for sure. But some of them jokes were sleepers though. If I were to think of some of the most sensational feelings, like my own opinion, I'm obviously gonna say cotton swabs. That's one of them. Cotton swabs, Q-tips, got to be up there.
That's a crazy.
That's
a crazy pick.
Getting into the bed is definitely a good sensation. I would say a good feeling.
Shower after the gym.
Shower after the gym. I would even say, like, since you said the gym, I would say the feeling after like a really good workout. You got like a really, really, really good
workout. The car ride home with the right music. Actually,
sure.
Right? You know you want good vibes because you just got something done. You feeling good.
Facts. Now, those out there that can relate, childhood, that sleep after you get a butt whipping is just different. That sleep after you get your ass whooped is different, bro. I haven't, bro. Like, it was just something about. I think it was the part where you feel like your feelings are hurt, but it's like I hate him, and then you go to you like I don't know. The sleep just hit different, bro.
Nigga, AJ, you was the type of kid that was crying with your whole body too, huh?
I was pissed, bro. I was one of the niggas that was pissed. I didn't really do too much talking when I was upset, but it was all good. That was a good sensation. What's something else? It was a good feeling. I would say, because I can't really say accomplishments are super, super good feelings because I'm always looking for what I can do better.
That's more so like a mind frame type of thing now.
Yeah, it is.
And like one thing I learned is important to appreciate the things that you like when you get them.
Yeah.
After that initial moment of I got it, you be on to the next thing. So I agree. It is good to keep your head up and be prepared for what's. But you lose a lot of enjoyment in life by not appreciating the things that you do.
Yeah, that's 100%. 100%. Definitely 100% agree with that. But shit, I think we dropped the hell of information. Then, if y'all had y'all own sensations as a man, we're gonna get to the woman one in the next episode. But we appreciate y'all for tapping in too.
Gotta drop a poll on the page for the ladies, man.
Drop a poll on the page. Drop comments down below. Yeah, we can go ahead and wrap it up here. We right at an hour. We definitely appreciate all of y'all for tuning in to The Real Spill. Again, we truly appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. We're new out here. Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Drop your comments. Drop your thoughts. Truly appreciate it. And we will be seeing y'all in the next episode.